Pitbull, you're getting something. Bell has not sounded yet. I believe every word AJ Styles said.
He said, I've lost before, but it doesn't deter me. I know what it takes to win.
Billed as the biggest event of David. It doesn't get much bigger than AJ Styles. One of the most phenomenal starts to a WWE career in history.
AJ Styles has also been WWE champion before. Trust me, none of this is lost on the phenomenal one tonight.
Moonsault. Ooh, impactful knee drop for this matchup. Well, if a competitor can dictate the pace of the match,
Brainbuster.
Uh-oh.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
AJ finds the mark. And that makes
DDT. It's not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Brainbuster. And you have a feeling.
ducks under.
Body leg kick by AJ Styles. He's looking. What do you say? I mean, this is... Styles with a phenomenal forearm.
And we kick things off with the exhilarating, the inspiring Ricochet.
Ricochet!
If you were to create a player, create a superstar that's getting rave reviews, you would build the superstar to have this man's agility. Ricochet was put together by the gods to be a superstar.
Do not let go.
Oh, God.
Great drop kick.
Uh-oh. Inverted Frankensteiner, my God.
O'Connor roll. Wait a second. A Pele kick. Nasty kick to the face.
Are you kidding me? Oh, 630 finds the mark.
Him up. Oh, what a cutter. Spiked. How pretty is this?
Facebuster.
Into the Pele kick. Time for takeoff.
The guy's not human. 630.
Don't do it. You gotta be kidding me.
Putting everything on the line, risking it. Without a doubt, one of the most intense individuals to ever step foot. From Atlanta, Georgia, Goldberg!
It doesn't matter how old I am, I will always be Goldberg. Playing with house money tonight, and no one can ever take away the legacy he's earned. He'll be remembered as Goldberg. The entire career of Goldberg has been predicated on shocking moments.
I'm more dangerous now than ever. Who enters
with a strategy. Will Goldberg's strategy be enough?
Are we on the verge of another shocking moment in the career of the WWE Hall of Fame?
Riddle coming.
Boom!
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough.
Oh, did you hear that thud?
Goldberg setting him up, has him in his sides.
There it is. The spear. Up to the electric chair. Down for the...
Oh, the knee.
Setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the... than what's in front of him. He knows what a capable, dangerous competitor is.
Oh, the neck breaker.
Right in the mouth.
Relentless.
And a clothesline.
Gutbuster.
This could be the beginning of the end. Goldberg. Down with the jackhammer. There it is. The spear. Down with the jackhammer.
Don't mention the future. Austin Theory is the now. Don't call me a kid. I'm the now, says Austin Theory.
Austin Theory is simply living up to the hype. That's what we are witnessing.
Please welcome Austin Theory!
Arguably more dangerous than ever before. Austin Theory in spectacular physical condition and this mental transition he has undergone. Let's talk about the here and the now. Theory believes that he is in the midst of his forever reign and that the forever begins tonight. This young man's career has been tumultuous, controversial, but the results are irrefutable.
An Iron Man. Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next. Ataxia. Can Theory...
Watch this display of power.
Supernatural power. Section. Oh, look at this. Oh, Ataxia. Each one keeps getting... Oh, look at the clothesline. Clothesline finds the mark. And the blockbuster to follow. Hard to tell where. The final cut. Perfectly executed. Shot to the patella. Uh-oh.
WWE Tag Team Champions,
Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Accurate adjective to describe the Usos and their work as a team and their reign as tag team champions. No one can touch them.
This is for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles. Usos 7-time champ.
This is going to be a display of expert level teamwork on both sides. Supreme athleticism. See the intensity etched on the faces of both Usos. ready to defend the Uso penitentiary.
Get it, Uso.
Ready to redefine what it means to be the greatest tag team on earth.
It's not paranoia, it's the Uso.
Oh my God! DDT! Up with a neck breaker. The challenger's looking shaken. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker! Call the death. Spine buster. Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there. Schoolboy. No, rolls through. And a super kick.
Samoan drop. We almost just saw a count out. Super kick.
Uso. Uso splash! I knew a little more to finally finish this. Super kick!
Just look at Jimmy gain the
Top rope. Uso splash!
This is the one we've been waiting for.
Bobby Lashley has looked unstoppable, inhuman, indestructible.
Because Bobby Lashley is not human.
Introducing first, from Denver, Colorado, Almighty Bobby Lashley!
There is zero fear in the heart of the Almighty. Bobby Lashley is no mortal man. A certifiable badass.
Champion with a capital C, destructive with a capital D. That is the almighty Bobby Lashley.
For all intents and purposes, a near-perfect combat specimen. The physique chiseled from Mount Olympus itself. We are about to see an epic heavyweight showdown.
the electric chair down. Oh, flatliner. Elevated.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Rules and everything is legal. You are in a different level of combat. Things break. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. Belly to belly suplex. Oh, strikes with the back elbow. Cinching in the hurt lock. It's cinched in deep. This is not a familiar position for the Beast Incarnate. The Beast may tap out. Are you?
Y'all wanna go big? Then say that. Hey!
Look who's here! Big E! The elation with Big E here tonight!
And who fought so hard to reach this level of success in his career. I have to prove that I'm worthy of keeping the WWE title around my waist.
And it could be a good night for Big E, or it could be the worst night of his career. The culmination of over a decade of hard work. Enjoy this, Big E! You deserve it, pal!
Lesnar, Goldberg, Reigns, Rollins, some big names have made this title prestigious in short order, gentlemen. Contact to the back of the neck.
Suplex. On the apron. The hardest part. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a Chancery. Biggie on the move. Incredible elevation from the back.
Has his opponent up. This is about to be over because here comes the big ending. The champ's eyes were glazed over.
How you feel about him, you gotta respect.
Bite your tongue, Jimmy Smith, shut up and put some respect on the man's name. Allow this man, he is a visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins.
Only the second two-time Grand Slam champion in WWE history.
Made a career out of doing what people said he could not do.
When it comes to mind games and getting in your opponent's head, no one succeeds on the level of Seth freaking Rollins.
Coming down to now, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Rollins is a master manipulator, but Seth Rollins looks supremely confident, and Seth wins his matches before the opening bell ever even rings.
So, is there nothing Seth Rollins can't do?
Seth rolls through.
Call super kick! Right to the back of the net.
Now Rollins.
Oh, jeez, that could take you out.
Here it comes!
Up high.
Yeah, right to the back of the net.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Versatility from Rollins.
What a knee strike from the Kingslayer.
And there's
Knee strike to the face.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton!
Two completely opposite paths to the pinnacle of sports entertainment. He's a 12-time world champion, former Royal Rumble winner.
Without a doubt, that man right there, Randy Orton, does hear voices in his head.
Randy Orton seemingly built and bred to be a WWE superstar.
Right now he's hearing over 70,000 voices saying, Randy, Randy, they want to see the Viper strike.
Randy Orton seeks his world championship here tonight. Been in Hell in a Cell. He's a 13-time world champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and championship Money in the Bank winner. Randy, though, has talked to some sources close to Randy Orton. They said he has never been the same.
Oh my goodness, from the top rope. Devious thoughts percolating through the mind of the Viper. It's RKO. Picture. Oh, Dolph Ziggler there. What's about you? They can quickly lead to error. Backbreaker. Emphatic statement. Hooked up and DDT. And the Viper attacking at a critical moment there.
From Valley Village, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry.
Jungle life, man.
This is great. Who is hotter than Jungle Boy?
We have a great future ahead of him. He's darn good. And I see Jungle Boy being a big star here.
I'm going to lay out. Here we go. I mean, really won over the fans' hearts and minds. Do they have what it takes to get to the top of the mountain?
There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the
Just how sadistic a competitor can truly be, and that
targeting the neck breaker.
Anything goes. You have to do whatever it takes to survive.
Up handle applied. And a gut buster. Nice. Soaring.
Driven.
Evading Owens. Running her to the cover.
Is for him. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
From the top, shooting star press.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt the
Wrist lock.
Springboard. DDT.
Wait for it. You're a wrestling addict. That is your week. Do not.
The monster of all monsters.
Man, this one that everybody wanted to avoid.
And that's what's
Weighing in at 335 pounds, Braun Strowman!
It is weird territory for Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters, as a former WWE champion. I think
Counters. Oh no, from behind. Oh boy. Reverse chokeslam, producing consecutive attacks. This is Strowman. This is not going to be good at all. Yeah. Oh, Strowman slamming into the mat. Braun has him up. Power slam. Absolute destruction from Strowman. Strowman wasn't having that. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Oh, the monster among men. Look at the power. Good God. Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Just deadlifting right there. The power. The monster among men picks his opponent up. Oh my gosh, from what heights?
A technician and a valedictorian. Thank you very much.
And there is Chad Gable, along with
Representing Alpha Academy, Chad Gable!
I'm going to have to be the one to, for some reason, nobody puts the deserved amount of respect on Chad Gable's name. But tonight is a huge opportunity for the master Chad Gable. The man just graduated from Full Sail University with a 4.0 GPA. That's higher than your IQ, Saxton. The collective IQ of the city have just raised him with the arrival of the master.
It seems like neither competitor's in much of a hurry to engage.
Chad Gable into the turnbuckle, rolling through.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Gable from behind. O'Connor rolling. Into the Charlotte.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Just one right at me.
Double underhook.
Oh my God.
Did you see that height?
You're right.
From Seattle, Washington, Darby Allin.
Listen, absorbed all the information. The young man to a win here tonight in a training
Under the great Buddy Wayne, a man who tragically passed away 5.5 years ago. But
Let me also say this could be a defining weekend.
Here comes one of the most risky individuals, calculated risk, he would say.
yeah, and Darby Allin with that.
Launching himself from the ropes.
Stunner!
Measuring it up one more time.
Big senton.
Great counter. To watch.
Oof.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Big senton.
The big gun fire. Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
Into a powerbomb.
Resigning from Hollywood, Florida, Dolph Ziggler.
As Dolph Ziggler gets in, really the stakes couldn't be higher for the show-off tonight.
Believes he's going to do it again tonight.
You know, Dolph Ziggler is never short of confidence. If you talk about competing,
Dolph Ziggler in a fighting mood here tonight.
definitely made an impact here in the WWE. Two-time world champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion, Money in the Bank winner, Soul Survivor, on and on.
Quick takedown there. Oh, what a shot. Ooh, and the impact brought to the knee. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yes. Suplex. He's looking a little.
Turning up the band.
Sweet chin music. Ziggler has this.
Counters the Viper's attack. Swing neckbreaker.
Dolph Ziggler. This is blasphemy.
Lashley drop kick.
Ziggler is in the zone.
Sweet chin music. And more fight being brought to...
Watch out for Dolph. Zigzag by Ziggler. Is that easy?
Barrett, shut up! We have A-listers walking out. Here comes the A-lister.
Calm yourself down.
Oh, the red carpet.
From Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
And this night, The Miz said in an interview that he's had many challenging roles in his career. He said tonight is the toughest role he's ever played, the one of scrappy underdog.
Look, this man is like Gary Cooper. This is an A-lister. Look at this. Look, he's like a modern-day Audie Murphy.
I talked to Miz earlier today, and he said, Coach, I've never been more ready to go than I am right now.
I even heard Coach today when he compare Tom and Giselle to Miz and Maurice.
Listen, the Miz is a new man. Since the birth of his daughter, Monroe Skyman's new human being. This is a good, honest, caring family man. Look at the way Miz is dressed.
He could not look more innocent.
Miz from behind, hooked up. Can the Miz close?
Well, figure 4 is locked in.
Leg lock.
I think he's about to earn this fall. The submission is locked in deep. And the DDT.
Eat defeat. Driven down face first.
Taking flight.
Body spot.
From Orangeburg, South Carolina, Shelton Benjamin!
Whether it's the United States Championship, the Raw Tag Team as well, the superstar you do not want to mess with.
Let me tell you this firsthand. Shelton Benjamin is truly timeless.
Not going to end well.
This spells trouble for Shelton hits pay dirt.
He got whipped into that corner.
What a collision! You find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
Big. Oh my God! Darby moonsault. A man who has been on an absolute warpath.
The look on the face of Kevin Owens is a familiar one. It is the look of that of a man prepared for battle. Owens is here for one reason and one reason only, to fight.
From Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Readopting his no-nonsense prize fighter mindset. Oh! Shouting his way to the ring. And on a mission to remind everyone just exactly who Kevin Owens is.
KO with the torture rack applied. All tangled up. Package. Double underhook. Butterfly DDT. Frog splash. Picture perfect. Stun, Owens, stun. Hooked up in a pump handle.
And Owens might just... Frog splash!
Picture perfect. This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
Oh my goodness.
Fall away. Into the neck breaker.
Here we go.
The head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, ranked by his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
Roman Reigns steps into the ring. You can count on witnessing a spectacle.
Because when he shows up, he blows the windows out the frame, the backbone of the greatest sports entertainment show on earth. The entire arena is acknowledging.
Please welcome Paul Heyman, WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Unstoppable, unbeatable. No matter how you feel personally about the tribal chief, you cannot argue with those attributes.
Tonight is history, an unstoppable main event run. Witness it, respect it, acknowledge it. Reigns is who they pay to see. The tribal chief is box office. The tribal chief is dominance. God mode is engaged. There is not a person alive breathing the same rarefied air as the head of the table has.
Snapmare takeover, followed by big boot.
Rolls through. Look at the power of the big dog. Sit-up powerbomb. Look at this raw power. Sit-up powerbomb. Over and over and over. Battering clotheslines.
Punched him right in the mouth, relentless.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex launched.
Oh yeah! The SmackDown Warrior, Drew McIntyre and his trusty sword, Angela. With Angela in hand. The Scottish Warrior is in the building. Talk about someone who's made the most of every opportunity It's this man, Drew McIntyre.
Former WWE champion, he is always intense, he is always focused, he brings out another level.
When the stakes are the highest, that is when the Scottish Warrior is at his finest. Laser focused, ready for competition.
Oh, that'll leave a mark. McIntyre might... Leg drop from the ropes.
That might be all Drew needs.
McIntyre gets away from that.
Wheel Drew. Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. One more time throwing that.
Uh-oh. Ninja shot. Nice scoop. Will Drew
Representing the Judgment Day, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor fully focused of the situation into which he steps tonight.
We know he's experienced, we know he's technical, he's always fit, there's nothing he can't do in the ring.
The first ever WWE Universal Champion. Mentally, the Judgment Day has freed Finn, created the most dangerous version of the Prince we have ever known. The Prince, the dagger of the Judgment Day, is here, and Finn Balor.
Well, now would be the time because Finn Balor looking like a caged animal.
Finn Balor claims that he has never quit.
Finn has yet to reach those very same heights again. Balor could take one massive step in the right direction tonight. NXT champion 2 times over. Finn Balor has been hitting home runs night after night after night. Both knees into the face.
He's in the drop zone. Booted Ross. Finn got it all match, but have not found a way to end it at all.
From the top rope. Booted Ross. And that just may have been...
Here comes Balor Club. Finn Balor is striking at will. Sling blade action.
Almost through the turnbuckle.
This is where Finn Balor's at home. How much more can they endure?
He's been welcomed back like a prodigal son.
From Atlanta, Georgia, the American Nightmare!
He has since returned. We talk about epic comebacks. We talk about epic performances. We talk about comebacks. We talk about those performances, Jimmy. Talk about the journey of Cody Rhodes.
More motivated, dangerous Cody Rhodes than we have ever seen before.
In an epic career, a Hall of Fame career, there are career-defining performances. Well, this was the match that Cody Rhodes wanted.
Understands this is the journey I have to take to make it to the top. Cody Rhodes has earned and deserves every bit of adulation for what he accomplished.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
Seth Rollins is being controlled now.
Oh, rolling cut.
Rollins down. What Guys, where does pacing come into play for this matchup? Well, if a competitor can dictate...
Just turn that around.
Exclamation mark. That's more. That's gotta do it.
Uh-oh.
Way too...
For the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It's been a roller coaster, and I don't think... It's tough. She got it for a second time. The color. Glad I put... Going in with the color. Dominating at this point. The advantage is squarely in his corner. Oh, leaping through the air. Look at this. Snap suplex. He's struggling. He's going back to the well. Rolling cutter. Each one keeps getting... The target's been acquired once more. Rolling cutter. Finally got finally. Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Rolling cutter. I don't care who you are. You can't survive any.
Of his life, but somehow he is here today.
The high flyer. The man with tremendous heart. Mustafa Ali from Chicago, Illinois. Mustafa Ali. As the inspiring Ali gets set for action here tonight. You know what Ali is all about.
Well, he's a very, very difficult competitor.
And Mustafa Ali, a man whose heart beats for a million others.
Absolute man is here today, one step away from the biggest dream of his life. Is just incredible. It's a metaphor for how positive example and a shining light to the world.
To the Chicago youth, be the light. So Ali became the beacon of light.
Oh my God! No way! Good God!
Inverted Frankensteiner. Flying. Splash.
Watch out. Running, swinging neck breaker.
Slingshot. X Factor. Face first. Amazing. What are we going to see here? Got the knees up just in time.
DDT. Planted. Running, swinging neck breaker.
Dropped by the invert. Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all calm.
A running hurricane rana.
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick. And now Big E is under. What are we going to see here? It's the 0-5-4.
This is unbearable. I hope it never ends.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, Cedric Alexander.
Alexander looks as fired up and as confident as ever.
What an opportunity Cedric Alexander has tonight, not only to continue his own momentum, but to be the roadblock.
That's you take a look at Cedric Alexander, Nigel.
Alexander was born pigeon-toed. He had to have both legs in a cast.
It's the biggest opportunity of his career, and luckily here, so he can solely focus on the task at hand, putting himself right in title contention for the WWE.
Cedric Alexander. Lumbar check. That's it. Here he comes.
This changes the game right here.
Alexander did his homework.
Wow, what an arm drag.
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric.
Fallaway moonsault. Wow.
Cedric Alexander.
Lumbar check. That's it. Hooking it up here. What's next? Incredible super.
Shelton gets intercepted.
Face crusher.
Cedric Alexander. Lumbar check.
Yet another. Oh my gosh, a follow-away moonsault.
Cedric Alexander. Lumbar check. That's it. Cedric just ended things.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
And here's him in watching this man make his way down the aisle. The Demon Kane, who is now here tonight. Kane looks to win another.
Might be the dark horse in this matchup. All the hype has been about the Big Red Machine could very well be the next Universal Champion.
You think the Big Red Monster felt left out of this conversation and maybe a little bit disrespected?
The Devil's
We're talking
favorite
about someone
demon,
who has
incredibly
dominated.
successful on pay-per-view. Oh my! Feel that heat go!
Just like that, Braun gets pounced. All measured up. Ah, drop kick to the spine. Kane, uh-oh. Oh, boy. Slam. All the way up and down. Slam straight to head. With a DDT. Now he's got him here. He's got him up. And Devil's favorite sidewalk slam. And he retaliates on Strowman. All the way up and down. Well, that proved to be enough.
But all good things must come to an end.
Great question. Introducing a consummate fear machine.
Representing Imperium, Gunther!
A man who has been dominating Friday Night SmackDown since his debut. You know, Imperium has had an issue.
Well, Imperium despise anything that is outside of their vision for this sport.
Force of WWE.
Well, certainly has a history of being the largest stepping stone.
Oh my gosh!
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
The pain will be with him well after this TL here.
Well, it's imperative to create a situation where your opposition
All the way up. And
Big powerbomb.
Another powerbomb. Not done yet. Hold on. Again, not again. A third time?
This is just brute power.
Release German.
all the way up and
Walter might have this wrapped up.
double underhook. Powerbomb.
You know it's all about.
Wow! Check it out, man!
Florida, weighing 202 pounds, Adam Cole.
Big shocker.
In attendance, just a wonderful night to be a pro wrestling fan. I'm so happy to be a part of this tonight. What a tremendous night. Jim Ross, Excalibur.
Adam Cole, yeah, big reaction right here, Excalibur. I mean, as you mentioned, Taz, red hot and really been targeting a lot of the It's great to hear that again. I'm telling you.
In the corner he goes. Face full of turnbuckle. Get ready, gentlemen, for a sight to behold.
There's the kick. Second row. Followed by.
Sunrise. Good night. I think it's about that time, gentlemen. Last shot. This could be the cheating. Patella drop brainbuster. Good look at a real-life Titan, folks.
Ooh, there's the kick. Second row, followed by.
Sunrise. From the top. Are you kidding me? The WWE Universe is coming alive.
Always full of confidence and energy. That's right, the original bro.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, Riddle!
What an opportunity tonight for Riddle. What a night it could be for Riddle. And now it's the original bro, and the chants continue.
The flip-flops of Riddle on the biggest night of his career. And your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. Go find yourself a nice pink kangaroo, Saxton. Have fun. You are the weirdest man I know.
The original bro looking to end this. Bro, Derek.
Take each fall as it comes, and the match is much more manageable.
Bang, drop kick. The bullseye.
Kick on the This has been a grueling Iron Man match, and you cannot deny that they are.
Riddle.
The original bro looking to end this. Riddle.
Look who's coming out now.
Bryan Danielson
American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
What an ovation. No, man. This crowd is losing its mind right now.
Yeah, he sure did. And that brings us to this right now, what's about to go down as we see
Bryan Danielson, born in nearby Aberdeen, Washington. A lot of questions, a lot of speculation. What the future of Bryan Danielson is here in AEW. Tony, you mentioned how Bryan Danielson intervened on the behalf of William Regal. Taz, sometimes you have two men as opponents have incredible chemistry with one another. And the same could be said about Bryan Danielson.
Oh, right to the arm.
Precarious position for both athletes. It's about to get worse for one of them. Now this is unique.
Half suplex from the top.
Lift off.
Chad Gable's face took the brunt of that shot.
Come on, Jimmy.
Stop.
So. Oh, wait a second. What? Everything it takes to be a great champion? I gotta think Damian Priest.
When it comes to momentum, I challenge anyone to find someone for Raw or SmackDown who is as red hot recently, several months, and Priest is making a beeline toward the ring.
From New York City, Damian Priest.
And he said, I look at my career in WWE as a ladder to legacy.
Builds confidence, builds success. That is the train right now that Damian Priest is on.
Damian Priest wasting no time etching his name into the history books.
As well, the run he is on, absolutely incredible.
Listen, Damian Priest is a guy that relishes this situation. Priest wants to be thrown into the fire, pun heavily intended. Damian Priest, a man who wants his name to truly live forever.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show. And down.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Slam. The champ looking out.
Has it hooked. It's time to hit the lights. Party's over.
The face of Jey Uso looks like it's been through a roof.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon arrow.
Incredible.
We're gonna take a trip south of heaven.
Let's get it on. Shimon, you ready? Damn right. CM Punk making the walk to the ring.
Arena, fans on their feet. There comes a man of the hour.
From Chicago, CM Punk.
The best in the world. Man, you can just feel the tension and the bad blood amongst.
I've been in this business. Have I felt the way I'm feeling right now?
And much different demeanor on the face and the approach here for CM Punk. We will stay with this broadcast as long as it takes. We have a lot of smiles back then, Excalibur, but a serious look now.
Yeah.
Set him up. Yeah. Russian leg sweep.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Lights out. Up and. Oh, knee right to the spine.
In control here with a
Look at this. Snap suplex. This match.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep, GTS. Night-night.
Here we go. And the con device is in. Now's the time to capitalize.
Oh, is he going to tap out? If he
Hammerlock now. Into a lariat.
Glad we're here. You know he's going to like this match because, guys, it's fight night. I was waiting for you to say that, Michael.
Sheamus has been WWE World Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner.
Look at the career of Sheamus. You're looking at a future Hall of Famer. Without question, Sheamus has nothing left to prove in his career, but his competitive spirit is so warrior.
Sheamus, a far cry from Irish whip wrestling or Wales Celtic wrestling, where he cut his teeth here.
A seated position, this takes tremendous power.
Suplex delivered.
Setting them up for the...
Falcon. Just deadlifting right there, the power. Power slam. He's getting... able to take a stand there. Oh, there's the Irish curse. Oh, there's the Irish curse backbreaker. Here we go. Oh, inspiring power by the Celtic Warrior. Fan enduring another. Oh, there's the Irish curse backbreaker. Now they got finally. Irish curse. Not done yet. Again. How about one more? And it's fired by Sheamus. Good grief. And there it is. Oh, he's going for that high cross. Way up top. Oh, the crash land.
I'm not getting up on the desk tonight. I'm not dancing. I'm focused. Tonight is all about Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nope. It's too good. Nakamura, if you've seen him further in style, he loves the pounding ground. His feet and legs are just as lethal as his arms and fists.
He is a Royal Rumble match winner. He's been a tag team champion, a two-time NXT champion.
I can't wait. What a night for Shinsuke. You earned this, pal.
Hall of Fame music.
They have to.
Don't fall.
This is amazing. On your stupid birthday, Michael Cole. Yes, we're doing it again. Woo! We are living a great life right now. Happy birthday, Cole!
I'd like to know what Happy Corbin thinks about all this.
Who cares?
Capability as a
superstar. Only the best of the best need apply.
Here we go. It could be. Check your face after that.
Man! Celebration
Using a foot to their advantage. This is dirty. Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Oh, look at these kicks. Well placed. Strikes. Eesh. Oof. Ah. Oh. We don't need this right now. Sure we do. And Sami is countered. Strong kick. My. Kinshasa. It's all Shinsuke now.
No way. Is this? I can't believe this right now. Are you? You better believe it, Pat. Let's go, dude. Oh my. The demon cometh. Finn Balor's alter ego is here. The demon has graced us with its presence. Finn Balor has said when he's pushed too far, his personality changes. His inner demon is released.
Completely different experience when you are standing across the ring at the Demon.
Take each fall as it comes, and the match is much more manageable. Driven down, 1916. Here it comes. Shane is going to feel that one tomorrow. Fantastic jumping, spinning heel kick. Snapmare takedown. Oh my, single leg drop kick. Finn Balor up top. Finn
Did Finn clinch this?
Finn Balor in full control here. 1916. STO. Man, that was nasty. What the heck? Are you kidding me? No way. Ooh, where's the haymaker? Arm. STO. Here it comes. Got all of it. Balor with 1916 from Balor.
Sami Zayn helps ride Kevin Owens' coattails once again.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, huge matchup for Sami. So much on the line.
Yeah, Sami Zayn, I know this guy believes he deserves it. You cannot tell him otherwise.
Sami Zayn now set for action as we invite you to watch your favorite. And Sami Zayn earned this opportunity here tonight. And a victory over, Sami Zayn was once known as the underdog from the underground.
Breathing just fine, Cole. He's a cardio machine.
Bite your tongue, Saxton. Sami Zayn achieved incredible things in WWE. Five big-time matches at WrestleMania. Cole gets it, Saxton. Why don't you? He's being condescending.
Getting him into the corner.
Kick by Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Looking to finish it off. Swanton bomb. Uh-oh. Look at this. Get up, Shin, come on! No doubt, Sami just ended this. That turnbuckle.
Over kick from Sami Zayn. This one is... Oh, yeah.
There is nothing quite like the entrance of the Beast.
They want to ready the Royal Guard because there's about to be a beast unleashed. Look at the physical specimen that is Brock Lesnar. With the size of an ox, the intensity of 1,000 suns, the alpha male of our species. Cut off flannel, ready to kick anybody on Earth's ass. A massive fight field.
Whipped into that corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner. Oh my goodness. From the ground up. Power slam.
Fisherman suplex.
Lesnar's about to end this.
And Hall of Famers who never won the title, but putting this on your resume.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Boom. Dropped on.
Chicken wing, underhook, uh-oh.
Suplex. Goosebumps! Oh man, it is electric! Hercules himself, The Rock! This is absolutely incredible.
I would say The Rock just blew the roof off the stadium, but there's no roof. Oh, The Rock looks ready. Yeah, he's got those goosebumps.
A 10-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, The Brahma Bull is back.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment history. What an iconic moment.
One of the greatest of all time.
Talk about a moment in time.
Back suplex high on the back.
Sense that was coming.
Clothesline.
Good grief.
There he is.
People's champ.
The title.
DDT. Rock. Lands him with a spine buster.
Push.
Up fast. Lands him with a spine buster.
Usual spot here. Extremely.
About to hit.
Yes, rock bottom. The champ.
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.